Hi, I'm Brien Lundin. I'm at the Metals Investor Forum, and I'm interviewing Blaine Monaghan of Allegiant Gold. Blaine, in my presentation earlier today, one of the themes that I was stressing to the attendees at this event was that exploration is really exciting again. We're well out of the downturn, we're well out of the bear market. Now companies have projects, but they also have the money to explore them. So we're starting to see some news flow from a lot of companies that have finally been able to really put good work on good projects. Allegiant is spinning off of Columbus Gold, a big success, multi-million ounce project in French Guiana, and now you're exploring a portfolio of properties in what many regard as the best neighborhood for gold exploration in the world in Nevada. And your properties were put together by a geological and exploration team that many regard as the best in Nevada. If investors are going for news flow, it seems to me that you're really fitting the bill here. What are your plans coming into this exploration season?
Yeah, thanks, Brian. I think when you look at any junior exploration company, you really want to focus on three things, and that's projects, place, people. And with Allegiant, we do have all three. So, as you mentioned in your introduction, on the project side, we have 14 projects. We plan to drill 10 of them this year. On the people side, we have Andy Wallace and his geological team who are based in Reno, Nevada.
Yeah, with some tremendous discoveries to their credit over the years.
Andy and his team, their track record of mine discovery in Nevada is unparalleled. So, we're in the right place. We've got the right people. And as a result of that, we've been able to assemble a very strong board that is comprised of ex-Gold Corp and Newmont. Now, speaking to news flow, Allegiant was just spun out of Columbus Gold. We begin trading in the next couple weeks. We plan to drill 10 projects this year, and these were 10 projects that were all identified and developed by Andy Wallace. So speaking to the point of news flow, we have a very busy year ahead of us. We plan to drill 10 projects, approximately 40,000 meters of drilling in 150 holes. Most of that will be focused at East Side, where we host a 3/4 million ounce deposit, which we think we can double this year. And then that's important because obviously you want to get above that million ounce threshold. So we see the path to double that this year. And then the drilling at the other projects is high impact drilling. It's discovery type drilling.
Bolo was an outstanding project.
Bolo as well, thank you. We drilled that in the summer. Assays are pending, and we should have results from that shortly after Allegiant begins trading. So right out of the gate, when Allegiant begins trading, you'll have news coming from Bolo. There'll be results coming from East Side. Then we'll be drilling 8 other projects this year. So all year long, you're going to be seeing drilling taking place at East Side, all the other projects.
And not just one project, but one after lots of shots.
Lots of shots. And as we all know, exploration success is what can be a big catalyst for share price appreciation. I've been involved in a number of companies that have gone from 10 cents to $5 in takeout based on drill results.
Right.
So any one of these 10 projects that we're drilling, all of them identified by one of the best in the business, has the potential to deliver those sort of returns. So we're really excited.
And I think that investors, their eyes kind of glaze over. I mean, it's exciting. You say 10 projects. Well, how good can they be if you have 10? But again, getting back to what you're saying, these are projects that Andy Wallace and his team have developed over many years, even decades of working in Nevada. And some of them, like Bolo, in your presentation this morning, you had some intersections from the bottom of the resource market from that project that would have been company makers in a market like you have today in Nevada, high grade really over tremendously long intersections.
And Carlin type mineralization, what everybody is looking for.
Right.
So what Brian's referring to here is Bolo, which we had drilled in 2013, and we did a pretty small program, but we returned a hole that had an intercept of 30 meters of over 3 grams per ton gold, Carlin type oxidized, essentially from surface. In 2013, nobody cared. Nobody cared about too many things then. But today, if you were to return similar results to that, I know the market would stand up and take notice. So the drill program we completed at Bolo this year was drilled just south of that hole, which was hole 38.
So those results are coming out very shortly?
Very soon. Yeah,
okay.
we were concerned about timing because we wanted to make sure that Allegiant was trading before we were going to get those results. And it looks like it's going to work out that way. Results are only now beginning to trickle in, so we should be able to have news to report once Allegiant begins trading. So that could be a near-term catalyst immediately.
Very near term. So Bolo, then East Side, then bam, 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 going down the list.
Yeah, so all of the other projects we plan to drill this year, so of that 40,000 meters of drilling, half of that will be at East Side. We plan to drill about another 7,000 meters at Bolo. And then the bulk of the rest of the drilling, 23,000 meters, will be spread out amongst those other 8 projects. So 8 to 12 holes per project, RC, some quick and cheap programs to determine which projects we want to keep, which ones we want to let go. And that's important because maybe East Side and Bolo aren't our best projects. Maybe one of these other projects we haven't even tested before delivers some spectacular new exciting discoveries. So we want to find that out. And for the ones that don't work, well, Andy and his team are constantly looking for new prospects to generate. So we have no shortage of data to examine, and Andy and his team are always out there on the ground looking for new targets.
Well, yeah, that's a lot of drilling, and you know, if an investor is looking for a company with news flow that's out there aggressively turning the drill bit, it would be hard to find any 3, 4, or 5 junior companies that'll be doing as much drilling on as many projects as you'll be doing this year. So it's kind of a one-stop shop.
Yeah, and I think we've been able to do this or have plans like this aggressive nature of plans is because of the team. The market recognizes Andy Wallace and the board and our management and have confidence in their abilities to get out there and make new discoveries.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. I'll be
Brian.
looking for the news flow
Perfect.
coming up very soon.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Brian.